Well, for Catholics in the chat, it's just me at the moment. How are you all doing today? Hopefully the wait wasn't too long and we're on for our third match, technically, for today. The second one went off stream, but we have quite a match, let's just say. Coming in with the third seed being Farmer Brown versus Orpterus. Both players have... Very early, huh? Well, Arcturus, both players actually played in previous tournaments and have been a mainstay for a while when it comes to PH Nationals. Arcturus, on the other hand, has been, well, showing through the seed here. It might be a bit of a one-sided match, but it is very early. Usually at tournaments like these, when it comes to like very early matches, we tend to see a lot of upsets since the map pool is very easy. So players that have been performing with SS when it comes to these slow maps, very easy 4-star, 3-star maps, they tend to get a bit of a super upset compared to like players that tend to play 5 to 7-star maps. But I don't think we're gonna get another warm-up here. Yeah, for now, I am the solo commentator. And with the role here coming in with 37 in Arcturus, so he does win that, getting that first pick, while Farmer Brown gets the first ban. So for the players, Farmer Brown has been quite the mainstay for the previous like 2 to 3 tournaments, locking in usually around third or fourth place, fourth to second place during one of the tournaments, if I remember correctly. So definitely a strong player. He does have his weaknesses regarding, I believe, hard rock and DT, but overall very consistent player, and I believe leans more to speed as well. We got some fans in the chat here. And yeah, here we go. I don't think Arcturus enjoys HD, so that's a bit of a good play versus Farmer Brown. Usually, there's 2 ways you can ban or play the ban cards. You can play aggressively or by banning the opponent's best pick, or banning your worst pick. But in this case, Arcturus probably has a bit of a win-win situation with that ban. But here we go, first pick coming in on NM3, starting off with a bit of the slow pick. So you already hear this offbeats. This is technically tech, but usually normal 3s tend to be slow picks, give or take. So hey Rapido, how are ya? So both players have played in tournaments, so this is the tournament winners aren't exactly a stranger for both of them. So they are playing in their best interest here is what they would want to see, but no words spoken here. We're just gonna head straight into the match. Let's see if both players manage to get a good score for one. And I myself am quite excited if there's gonna be an upset here. Early hit on Orcus here. Another 100. Farmer Brown playing pretty well. Kind of just checking around here, a few 100s on Farmer Brown, and we're actually losing a bunch of accuracy on both players. Arcturus having a lot of trouble keeping our accuracy up, but it's definitely not a realm of possibility here. We got 1-3s, 1-6s all around town. Farmer Brown, ooh, massive back loss actually, and Arcturus is getting a bit consistent, dropping the lead to not only 4k, but ooh, bunch of 100s, and a miss to boot. Extending that lead, but Farmer Brown trades with his own. It's pretty close. We're not even halfway through the map and we're already seeing the pendulum swinging to Arcturus' side. This might be a good pick if he can manage to keep a consistent score here. Farmer Brown not liking that one miss, one bit. Similar accuracies here. And here we go. The side leads to Arcturus and goes back to Farmer Brown with the key ice back and forth. Another 100. Oh, massive miss for Arcturus. 10k score. Getting to the final quarter, we're gonna have to see Farmer Brown make another miss for a chance. Arcturus had that lead, but he couldn't keep that grip on that lead. 16k, few 100s. Farmer Brown's hitting too fast. 6k, 2k, 1k, a little bit more. Arcturus has to keep it consistent. Big finisher, 5k, still on the lead. Final pizza slice of the score. 10k. Oh, it's not looking good now. A lot of chances given to Arcturus. But unfortunately, I do think we're gonna have Farmer Brown take that breakpoint. Never mind. Yep, we're actually gonna get that breakpoint. I was hoping for a big miss on the end there. But unfortunately, look at that score. Even though Arcturus has less miss, and actually 1x100, I believe just the combo breaks were the was the thing that spelled defeat for Arcturus. Because look at that combo difference. Mere 100, and yet the score is about 10,000. That's like 3 or 4x misses. 4x100s. Pizza Hut sponsor? True. For now, early breakpoint. A bit of a scare for Farmer Brown, but considering the score disparity between two, Farmer Brown might be a bit more comfortable choosing harder maps. And we're locking in HR1. Alright. Actually, maybe HR2. So, as I said before, HR isn't exactly Farmer Brown's strongest suit, but he does play. He does play hard rock, so with enough practice, you'll be able to see. You'll be able to get a good score. Let's just say that. And this map actually needs a lot more like consistency. Get a really quick banter in the chat. All right, here we go. Oh, the BG is different for Arcturus' side. There we go. Good old panic button. Saves the day. Actually, if you think of it, both players are playing a little bit of accuracy drop on this, but from the ground, performing well early on in the map, 100%. Arcturus is keeping strong here. And note that this map itself doesn't exactly change a lot. So keeping a good consistency, good accuracy here. This could be the name of the game. 5k. It's not that much of a difference, but Farmer Brown is very consistent. Ooh, as I say that, don't keep 100 on the side. Remember that up and kill now. Since I just did grab a few 100s on the way. He's slowly increasing while we're reaching around halfway through the map. Farmer Brown looking very consistent. And I believe he did stop doing the alternate cat and dot. Ooh, massive miss. 20k. Misread on his side there, but let's see if keeps up the score. It's a massive lead now. Giving a leeway for a few misses left and right. So that Ki flash. Ki's that. Ki section, 41k. His accuracy, still a good score, but it's not gonna be enough here. You're gonna have to see from Brown to miss, make a mistake. But the map is very consistent. Mistakes here get punished very steadily. Few more 100s and Arcturus playing strong, keeping that 98 accuracy alive, but that miss is gonna haunt him for a while. Look at this score from Farmer Brown. 99.7. I believe that's only like 4 or 5x 100s. Part. We're gonna be looking on a 2-0 lead. From Brown taking it with a 1,052,000 score. Yep, that is 5x100. Good score from Arcturus nonetheless, but it's not gonna be enough to beat the 3rd seed. And it's gonna be 2-0 to Farmer Brown's side. Now, Arcturus does have that leeway to pick, but I don't think he's got a lot of choices here. He could go for the HD, but that is Farmer Brown's strong side, let's just say. Probably expecting a bit of a mod battle. We might see an NM5 maybe. Oh, NM1 consistency. After getting beaten by consistency HR, locking in with a consistency pick is interesting. Oh yeah, there's no point. Points on the stream, yeah. But yeah, for now it is a 2-0 lead. Farmer Brown taking that point. There we go. It's kind of blended into the background. Alright, GLHF's in the chat, and we're gonna head straight down to NM1. Oh. Panic button time, I believe. Wait, I come back. We came back to pretty close score. Another 100 to Farmer Brown. 4k lead. This might be a chance here. And yeah, a big chance is what he'll get. The first time we see the tides come to blue, a massive miss from Farmer Brown, maybe a mystery on those streams. This might be about a 7x or 8x miss lead, and Arcturus has to keep it consistent. Note that this map is 2 minutes and 30. It's a little longer than the rest. Just barely little, but it is still something to note. Keeping consistency here, especially for No Mod 1, is key. Arcturus has a lot of leeway to make mistakes, but he probably prefers not making a lot. Now, Farmer Brown with a massive 70,000 point deficit. He has to work his way up. and he has to expect Arcturus to make mistakes as well. Which he is, but I don't think it's gonna be enough here. Halfway through the map, with a massive 80,000 point lead, and another miss on Farmer Brown's side. PA section coming in, having a lot of troubles with the 7 to 11 note patterns. But both players are hitting those finishers, and now the lead has increased with a few 100s on this side. Arcturus wants an FC here to try and solidify this lead. He has a lot of leeway to make mistakes, but once again, I said it time and time again, he probably doesn't want to make more mistakes, more than he should have. Keeping this lead is key. Final quarter of the map. We're gonna have to see a crazy chain miss here for a chance of Farmer Brown taking this one back. Oh. Another 1,000. There's only 1/8 of the map left, and Farmer Brown is still climbing this massive point deficit. As the map here will end. Oh, this last section is so rough. Here we go. Very early, but Arcturus does take that point. Look at that 12x miss. A good play for Arcturus, keeping it real. But that's actually the first point we've seen apart from a 5-0 now. All right, it's now 2-1. But let's say that Farmer Brown still has that pick buff on his side here. He has a lot of choices. NM2 for speed, NM5 for NM5 for gimmick, and the cool free mod selection there. Oh, I think we're gonna get it from 3. Oh, never mind, FM1. Now what I believe Arcturus needs to get a breakpoint here. Because what happens in maps like these, where it's I choose, you choose type games, getting a breakpoint means you can end your, you can finish up with match point with your own pick. So Arcturus needs to get a breakpoint here to even the tides, even for a little bit. And if he gets 2, that's great, because he gets to end it with his own pick. We're gonna get a Aaron here. So I'm gonna probably expect an HR versus HD. An HR versus HR would be interesting as well. So FM1, well known to be a consistency mod. It tends to be very, very mod friendly. But this one is pretty hard for HDHR from the previous match of Syni. So here we go. Locking in. And it is an Farmer Brown taking that risk for double mod. HDHR. So in this map, it has that PI that's filled with 5 to 7 note patterns. So Farmer Brown has to keep that strength in there. But we're looking pretty good on Farmer Brown. So you'll see this by default where the lead gets increased, as this is due to the fact that double mod has a 0.06 advantage versus single mod or even no mod. So we're just gonna normally see this point score go up and up, even if both players are playing perfectly. So we're gonna have to see Farmer Brown make a lot of mistakes for a chance for Arcturus to take this point back. rough read there. I think Arcturus over-tapped the note there, kind of skipped the 1-4 beat. And a chain miss, bringing up this down to 70k. Farmer Brown with a massive lead, and even 100%. Double S on his side, halfway through the map. Oh, never mind. There goes. 99.9. Just gonna kick him, kick himself for that one, and another one too. TI coming in. Probably one of the best scores in FM1 right now for Farmer Brown. Arcturus climbing up from a 100k point lead from the Brown side. Well, Farmer Brown does get another 100 there. Still an amazing score. I believe this is just one away from Syni. I'm not sure what Syni's score from the Smash, but this is probably one of the best performances of FM1 in the tournament yet. We're just gonna have to see the scores after the full batches here. Final section, probably no chance here for Arcturus to get a lead, since we're gonna get over that 1.06 million. So even if Arcturus gets a double S, he won't be able to get this score against Farmer Brown. This is the advantage. That 100 on that last one is probably pretty rough. 5x 100. Amazing performance from Farmer Brown, and then a very confident third point for Farmer Brown. Oh, hey, it's you. Well, let's see what we get here. I don't know what map this is. Alright, GLHF's in the chat. Here we go. I'm not sure. Is he sending it? Oh, 19. 20. So we gotta get these slow streams. They're pretty easy patterns, but it does take a bit of strength to try and hit them consistently, and I really missed from the ground. The misread from Farmer Brown here, having a bit of trouble with those streams. Now the lead has gone up to about 21,000. Both players keeping it pretty consistent now. 97 accuracy for Arcturus, so the difference here is not that far. Farmer Brown is trading earning Syni as well. The key kind of went on a bit late into the song. We get nearly the last quarter of the map and we're still with a consistent lead. But props to Farmer Brown, keeping it pretty close still. A simple miss here would actually spell disaster for Orthodox right now, since Farmer Brown has a massive combo lead built up. Final quarter. And Orthodox is keeping pretty strong. Not really much straying off on the notes here. Just a few 100s, and even if the UR on the 100s aren't really that far off. And another miss for Farmer Brown, solidifying this lead. Might be the final nail in the coffin here. It's gonna be another point. The Orthodox are gonna get into the final part of the map. There is a chance here, but that's if Orthodox completely misses on the stream. Oh, that looked a bit scary. Nope, still final part of the map. It's over. 2-3. What if the stream can hear me? Oh, it doesn't. I was scrolling at something. I thought the stream heard my my mouse scrolling. Alright, we're going in on NM2. And I believe that leaves NM5 for the final one for So OD 5.5 for NM2 is known to be the speed pick, and clearly enough we do see 340 ppm. This is probably the fastest map in the pool right now. And we're having some pretty interesting snapping actually on this map. Those are, I believe, 3/4 snappings. Which tends to be a bit of a gotcha whenever you're when you're playing speed maps, and then you just suddenly have a an out of nowhere snap issue. Here we go. Locking it start. Orthodox and Farmer Brown playing NM2. So this is technically in Farmer Brown's strong side. Both players keeping it at 100%. Players are hitting their finishers. Ooh, Orthodox is kind of leading off a little late. Farmer Brown as well is actually hitting a little late here now. An early 100 lead. Another one, evened out the tides. This is what I meant about the slowdown. A speed to a different snap is always tough to hit. Here we go, PI section. With the speed of the nodes passing through. Farmer Brown with a tiny lead. Orthodox keeping it close. This is the realm of comfortability for Farmer Brown. Orthodox with a 4K lead. He's keeping up strong. But let's see if his perseverance here gets rewarded. As the eyes are on Farmer Brown making a mistake. 99.33, a couple more 100s on Orthodox's side, but he still has that 99% accuracy. 8,000 point lead, it's close. Halfway through the map. Oh. Both players hitting on 100 for Farmer Brown. PI section, both players are very consistent. Oh, as I say that though, a devastating miss on Orthodox. Lead drops to 17k, 18k. Orthodox is kicking himself there for that miss. Probably didn't want that to happen, but oh, look at the snap patterns here. Both players are single tapping those 100s back to back for Farmer Brown. Okay, section. Arcturus, a couple more 100s. He doesn't want these 100s to just pile up and up at the final part of the map. And Farmer Brown is looking up for a full combo. He will get this. And that he will. There was a bit of a scare. It was close very on, but fortunately, 1x100 spelled the game for Arcturus. That's gonna be a pretty confident point and match point for Farmer Brown. So we're gonna have to see Arcturus win his pick and also win a break point. And unfortunately, Farmer Brown has HD2 in the back. He hasn't played hidden this whole game, and he still has that card against Arcturus. We haven't seen Arcturus play on HD yet. He might be good, he might be bad, but it is one of Farmer Brown's strongest picks at the moment. I'm trying to read which one's the goal. Please don't. Oh, TT2! Oh, never mind, TT1. Shut down by the ref. No Nightcore allowed. That is that is true. I'm actually surprised that this put up in the tournament. It is criminal though that it's not the Nightcore version. It's only the sped up version. Marcus kind of looking showing that he's not pretty good with DT. It is always rough when it comes to keeping a good score, since the OD is deceptively high, let's just say. It's way worse than HR. Like if you played this map on HR versus DT, the OD is way higher on DT than HR. So there is way more room for error, and with the 1.5 speed increase on double time, it's I know, right, Smart? It's such a thing. And was it also Farmer Brown that had the same thought, or was it someone else? I'm not too sure. There we go. Map is starting, and I don't believe they get their cookie of Nightcore. Ooh, Farmer Brown didn't even up it. But Arcturus is not known to keep a good consistency here. 3k difference, still keeping it close. We're gonna have to see Farmer Brown make some mistakes here. This is what I mean about the OD difference, kind of showing off. Normally, with patterns like these, you tend to have a good accuracy, but DT is a different beast when it comes to keeping good accuracy. okay. 96 versus 98. Gonna have to see from around. Making a couple mistakes. But look at that OD, that UR bar from the ground. He's probably hitting that with at least like 86 or 87 UR. Oh, 100 on farmer ground side actually. 20k. Calm and collected here. Probably gonna have to take this point away, this match point. Mortars. So we're gonna see a bit of a chain mistake. 99.2. Arcturus is seeing that score and that break. It's gonna be a bit of a heartbreak for him here. So looking on to the final KI section. The final point, which Farmer Brown will take away from Arcturus' hands. So we're gonna get to the final note. A 5-2 score. Farmer Brown takes the match versus Arcturus here, sending him to the loser's bracket and him heading forward through the tournament. GG's for both players here. Yeah, a good performance from Arcturus, both keeping a full combo, but versus a 99 flat on DT is a bit of a challenge. But yeah, here we go. GG's for both players. Oh wait, smart trigger. This is the second argument again. One's the night current, and the second is the TV showcase. Wait, how are you mining obsidian in Skyblock? I know, actually, it's possible. You got the dripstone into the lava, and then you add water. Right, never mind, I think so. But yeah, with a lot of chit chat away, congratulations for Farmer Brown getting through the first match and heading on forward for actually, I don't know if this is top 8. I don't think it's top 8. But yeah, for now, I believe that's gonna be the end for this stream. We're gonna be back pretty soon at 11. So for the ones who are keeping up, there's gonna be another match at 11 p.m. So be sure to keep your eyes peeled for the stream to go live. But for now, we're gonna have to say goodbye. Thanks all for watching, and we're gonna see you soon.